old were you when you left the old village?
Oh, must be 14 or 15. That's when I went to work. I'm Bella Peter. I born in Mayo Down Village, and then I grew up in that village. My mom and dad. My mom is from Old Crow. My dad is from Mayo. While we were growing up, we never see any white man thing to eat. That's all we raised on was fish and meat and some other stuff. And mom and dad they get from the bush. And then when school started for us, they had school for us in the church. So that's where I went to school for till grade 4. I was going to go on grade 5 and teacher quit on us. From there, I never went back to school.
Get up here. My name is Walter Peter. I was born here in Mayo in the old hospital down by the river. That's where I was born in 1947, June 16th. I grew up in the old village. It was nice, very good place to grow up. People were very caring. It was just perfect. Just having fun there all the time. And the parents always busy fishing, hunting, making dry meat and all that. Going out picking berries at beer time, everything.
And how old were you when you left the old village?
How old I was? About 7 years old, I guess.
You moved to Mayo?
No, I went right straight to Carcross.
Carcross? Oh.
Yeah, I was stolen. I wouldn't even know what's going on. And then they'll listen to a van. I didn't even know where we're going, any place at all. And I got sick quite a few times. I threw all over. The first time in the vehicle, I think my sister and myself and Jimmy, Johnny, Alec, and all his other siblings all got shipped out to Carcross the same day, same time, eh?
Why?
That's the government for you that time. If the parents wouldn't let us go, they would put our parents in jail. When we got there in the nighttime, I didn't even know where we at, to tell you the truth. Kind of scared, didn't even know nobody, nothing. When we got there, they separated us. They took my sister to the other side. Actually, I didn't even want to talk about that place.
My name is Jimmy Johnny. I'm from Mayo, Yukon. I'm a First Nation of Nukturnayakdun. I was born maybe 5-6 miles below the old village at my dad's wood camp on their tent on the Strood River, 1945, September 10th. My grandmother delivered me out there, so maybe that's one of the reasons why I like being out in the bush, doing what I do. When I was younger, my grandmother, she'd give us pack-sack each, and we'd go around, looking around for dead windfall or old rotten stump, and we fill up our pack-sack and pack it back to camp because it's molder and it drew a lot of smoke, and the smoke tanned the hide inside to golden brown. We were pretty tired, but she worked us pretty good. I'm glad she did because otherwise I won't be coming here and show you what I used to do.
when you got your guitar, you just go over it like this.
Yeah, you look like a rock star.
And this is little fur hat, little Johnson own. And this one here is
The Natronacton logo.
yeah. First time when my mom started showing me beachwork, I had to sit between 8 and 9. I sat there. I thought I did a good job. I showed it to her. She said, take it out, do it again. Take it out, do it again. I do that all afternoon. And then finally around between 8 and 9, I finally got it. And she told me, okay, you go to sleep. So we had to listen to our parent at that time. People come and do this, and after they pick up what they want to learn, and then out they go back home. If they really wants to know what they want to make and how they do it, we sit with them and show them.
What's happening is Yukon College had put up a moose tanning workshop for tanning moose hide.
Was moose hide a part of your everyday life growing up?
Most likely, yeah. Because every time we get a moose, try and look what kind of moose it is. She knows right away if it's a cow moose or a bull. If it's a bull moose, you keep that one for moccasin. If it's a cow moose, you know, she keep that one for making coat and vest. Oh, hot dog. Anyways, I'm glad, you know, I'm very happy that Yukon College put on this moose skin tanning workshop, and you got a lot of people involved. So cool. Good idea, too.
This is perfect. All you got to do is just drill a hole through here and here, and put your hide in your string.
I'm Joella Hogan, and I'm a member of the First Nation of Natchinaktun. But I didn't grow up in the community. I grew up in Whitehorse, but I moved back in 2003.
Oh, so it's gonna look just like this.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay.
Well, I don't know about exactly like that one, but
Okay. It's gonna look good.
I've been working with Vern for about 10 years. I brought him up 10 years ago when I was working with First Nation to do knife making. And then since then, he's come back a few different times. So when we talked about starting this program off with tool making, I instantly went to having Vern come back. He's got a great relationship with everybody he comes into contact with in the community. And he's just a really knowledgeable, interesting guy to work with.
Yeah, I probably have not used power tools since like grade 9 shop class in Whitehorse. And so was super nervous, but also really excited to do it. And especially to see your tool transform using technology, I think was really neat. But not just me, but seeing people like Nancy Hummel, she was on fire.
I know how to do my tools because I have a son that does all this carving and stuff like that, so I kind of learned off of him. But I like for the young kids to know all this, and for us elders, like if we learn this, carry this on to our young generation.
To have the youth come and work on their own skin, I think it's going to be a great opportunity for them, and hopefully they all show up and learn and take in as much as they can, because a lot of people are disconnected because of technology. Like, you look in the community, I've been in Mayo for 30 years, and back when we first came here, the community was like thriving because you did stuff, you went out and you entertained and kids played. And now with technology and TV and satellite TV and movies and phones, it's people stay home and they're connected to their devices. They're not out doing things anymore.
We don't get together really very much. The only time we get together is when we sow beets.
Since the TV come into Mayo, it's ruined Mayo. People don't volunteer. People don't come out and get involved anymore. This is one of the best attendances I've seen on something like this.
We got 2 worlds now. We got 2 worlds to live in. It's not the old ways now. Just with computer and all that, you know. The young people are going for those, and they're forgetting that traditional. Which is pretty sad to see, but nothing we can do about that.
I think a lot of the people, or at least a lot of the youth that I know, who didn't show up, I would say, to put it lightly, don't necessarily have their priorities in order.
Yeah, most of the kids don't like to get out, spend time in the bush, or learn traditional ways. They just seem to want to figure out how to get the next video game or whatever is new.
I think we're really seeing a resurgence in Indigenous communities for young people wanting to learn their culture, that they're realizing that that's where the strength is, and being able to combine that with modern education. So we really see, even in Mayo, young people wanting to learn their culture and their language. And so this is just building confidence and self-esteem and knowledge, and giving people the power to do their own way. And I just think that's pretty awesome.
I'm there to show them and help them, but they got to do it on their own. That's all I can say. But some people, they get mad at me for it. But I just laugh at them.
How's that?
Are you sure you don't want gloves? You're getting in there.
I'm getting in there? What am I doing?
We've got to try and flip it over. Well, we got to try and...
Oh, look at the hair's just clumping right off. Excellent. Do you know Sandy's a vegetarian?
That's why I'm wearing gloves. I am really excited for the hair and flesh to get off these hides. They are incredibly heavy right now. They're not too bad yet, but a few more days in the sun. By Saturday, they're gonna be great, nice and ripe. So our working group, we originally wrote the proposal to have 1 instructor, but when our working group got together and we identified all the different options for instruction, they couldn't decide, and decided that they wanted to forge ahead with a modern method and a traditional method. And so we've got Don and Audrey Trudeau coming from Pelly, who will be teaching the traditional method. And then we have Lena and Dwayne Sanford from Tok, Alaska, who will be teaching a modern method. And that will include a pressure washer, a welded ringer apparatus, and various other garden tools that have been modified. It's been interesting getting the shopping list, and yeah, but I'm really excited. He is incredibly excited about coming, and sharing his knowledge, and believes his way will spark more interest, and is really hopeful that more youth and adults will get actively involved in this.
Yeah, we're putting mayonnaise on there. We're going to fold it up. We're going to put mayonnaise on both sides, fold it up, put it in an electric blanket, let it soak in a few hours. Then we'll put it over a scraping beam and start scraping. The mayonnaise got a lot of fat in there. I'm not a scientist, but I found out that works. It softens the hide, so it's not hard like this. See how that's kind of hard? Yeah. This will do the mayonnaise on that one also.
It's a really good idea to pass on knowledge to the younger generation so they can learn a faster technique.
There's many different ways to soften a hide. That's just the way we do it. I've done it the old way over the years, and it's just too much work, too much time. So I thought about a quicker way to do it. If we can find easier ways to do things in life, why not?
The reason I wanted to do the modern way is see how much faster it is, and it's a lot easier than the traditional way. So if I'm gonna do it again, I don't have much time, I'll do it the faster way.
It does interest me, but it just means something to me to learn the traditional way of how to tan hide.
Dealing with the hides, I think, especially the traditional tanning method and everything, it's incredibly labor intensive, and it's just something that, I think a lot of people haven't been doing. I think, as people get more used to modern life, some of the traditional skills fall apart.
Cultures are changing and evolving, and so I think a lot of people are attracted to the traditional because people are wanting to learn their culture and the old ways. But there's nothing wrong with using modern tools and equipment. We're also functioning in a modern, fast-paced environment, and so through this, people have the opportunity to learn both ways and what fits for them, their life, their values. And so I think it'd be really cool to see how this other Athabascan community is incorporating that to make a traditional product.
This is amazing. Absolutely, we are an evolving society, and this will make it easier, and I hope that all the elders there can recognize it and appreciate it.
But being able to do that, but also having respect and knowing the value of the old ways, right? And that's what this program is doing.
Whenever an elder sees any First Nation activity, no matter what it is, they become young at heart, and that's what I enjoy seeing, that young at heart. When Betty Lucas come on, she knows how to tan hides, but she says, I want to learn from you. That makes me feel good, eh?
You got a big muscle this large, it's not nothing. I got one too from Moosehead.
Yeah.
Lena's doing exceptionally well. Somebody needs to keep her tool sharp though. If somebody keeps her tool sharp, she's just a go-getter.
You need a knife? Which knife do you like?
Sharp one.
Okay. I really see the joy in my grandmother's face and the elders that are here. They have a real sense of pride, and you can really see it.
Grandma, how does it feel when you see everybody here gathering together and doing all this kind of work?
Really good. Really happy day.
Yeah.
Really good. Yeah, they're so happy for that boy working there. That boy.
Joshua?
Oh, he do everything, yeah.
Yeah.
You do pretty good.
Josh, yeah, I'd hire him right now. I'm impressed with him. Such a young guy, got such ability that he knows is within him. He has that confidence. Our culture is dying, and this is a part of our culture. So when we leave here, there's going to be about 30 or 40 that culture is inside. And as they grow and go through age, they'll be able to teach and keep the culture alive. I'm really happy to have more young people, the better.
I am just so happy because I love seeing all of the people coming together and reconnecting on the river, that this is really what makes me happy, that there are all the teams working on skins. Everybody has a job, everybody's either busy doing something or visiting, and this is what our culture and wellness is all about.
They all join in, and I was really surprised. Most of the town show up and they jump in and do a little work themselves, you know. And come and brought some memory back. That's what the old village used to be like.
It's not finished yet.
I'm so lucky to have like 4 generations of my family here, including myself, my mom, my auntie, my great-grandma. I'm just very blessed to have them.
I feel really proud of her, and seeing her learn from her great-grandmother, it's been absolutely amazing.
Great-grandma Lena is always, doesn't seem like she knows how to quit. She can't leave the hide alone until she feels like it's done.
I can't stop.
You what?
I can't stop.
We could be sitting around having a snack break, tea, coffee break, and she'll still be at the hide, massaging it, scraping it, talking to it, I don't know. They don't make our elders like they used to.
The first you kill most of all, you have to clean it really good. Not this kind of way. I used to tan skin a long time ago. 5-year-old bull moose skin, I just pack it around myself. Big muscle here. What is this for? What is this for? You know you gotta cut all this around.
So we should take it off? Cut it off soon?
Get a knife.
Okay.
Do it all over the place.
But so how come you can't keep these ones? What's wrong with them?
Gotta be all soft.
Yeah.
This one, how you gonna be? You're gonna sew that around right now?
Okay.
Where's your sharp knife?
You're gonna do it right now?
Look, this one too got no business be there.
Okay, hold on. Let me get my knife. Yes, this is happening right now.
Your grandma is Indian just like me.
Yep.
You should know. Oh, she used to be my best friend. She always come to my house. She said, "Let's play 500 rummy."
Yep. I'm more nervous about her vision and this big knife.
Boy, right here should be like this. Right here, look at.
Perfect, hey?
Yeah.
Nice and soft. Nice. And you think it's okay to smoke it now, even though it's wet?
Well,
smoke it just a little bit?
About half an hour.
Half an hour?
No, 30 minutes.
Okay.
No, you have fun.
Okay, masito. We're really excited today. I think we've all been waiting to see this part. So Asia is the furthest along on her skin, and we're going to be smoking her skin and all watching so that hopefully we can do it on our own when we're ready. But this is, yeah, what we've all been waiting for.
Well, it seems like yesterday Joelle and I were thawing out hides and learning how to flesh them, and we learned that it's much easier to do that in the river than in totes. I learned how intertwined community and culture is and how happy elders are to share their knowledge. It was amazing having them down there. It was hilarious and fun, and it would not have been the same experience if they weren't there. And I also learned that healthy communities don't just happen, they happen by doing ongoing projects such as these. Today we say goodbye to our instructors, Dawn and Audrey, and Dwayne and Lena. I think we chose the best instructors possible for both the modern and the traditional method. They were really well received, they were incredibly respectful of the culture here, of each other, and the different learnings that were happening. So this doesn't feel like the end of the program, but rather just the beginning. There's quite a momentum that has been built throughout this program. My hope is that this becomes a yearly event where the participants become tutors and eventually become our local experts. I think they realized how important teamwork is, and from the elders, they learned and heard often how everyone used to come together to work on a hide in the old village.
Yeah, it's a team effort, and it seems like everybody's taking turns. It's a long process.
Audrey and I have been here now, and we've watched you through the process. We're pretty well assured within ourselves that you're doing a good job. So you're excellent students. I don't want to make your heads too big though.
It's nice to see the culture being brought back like this and having all the elders together and having the youth come in and watch and learn and take part of all this.
It's just amazing to see people like get straight to work. Like people were so excited, and now people don't want to take breaks because everybody is so happy.
How people all work together and all that. That's the best part that I really enjoy that.
This having the elders here who know it, having the young people doing it, having the community here, I just think it's great. It's a great project.
We don't want it to be like some languages are totally lost and cultures are lost, and we want to make sure that we pass it on to as many people as we can.
I definitely do want to continue tanning hides, probably for the rest of my life.
Even though it's just like us here physically, you can feel like, as all our teachers have taught us, like our ancestors are here, they're proud of us, they're helping us, they're guiding us.
I'm really impressed with all the people. They're at different stages, but no matter if it's Mayo or Pelly Crossing or Carmacks or Dawson or any town right across Canada, this is good for the community because it revives that culture, makes us proud inside of who we are.